This video, we're going to talk about this, okay? Why being a leader will pay you 10x what a salesperson makes. Why leadership is a way better skill set to have than just sales skills. Yes, what is leadership, by the way? You convince them basically, or temporarily made them want to do something. Does that mean they want to do it for a very long time period? Not always. Can you persuade someone to follow you? You can. But you have to always what? Keep constantly persuading them to want to follow you, and that's what we call influencing. Because when you influence someone, it is way more impactful than just persuading someone. Right or wrong? Okay? What is the biggest mistake most sales guys make? They think about making what? They think about making money today, now. Everything about being a salesperson is about now. Everything about being a leader is about what? It's the future. It's always about the future. It's always about investing. Okay? It's always about investing into the future. So why would you want to be a leader versus being a salesperson? Or a sales leader, as an example. Why would you want to be a sales leader and not just a salesperson? 100%. Because I remember when I was 24, 25, 26 years old, all that work that I did paid me years later. It didn't pay me that month. It didn't pay me that week. It was an investment. For example, you buy an asset, a building, a house, whatever you want to call your asset, okay? You buy something, right? Hopefully in the future, what? It is worth more or less? It's worth more. Hopefully during that process, it pays you consistently, what we call cash flow, right or wrong, okay? If you buy a car today, most cars, not all cars, but most cars, will they be worth more or less? Why? Because of depreciation, because it's worth less, because it's older model, the technology is older, right? There's more miles on it, the engine is getting older, the transmission is getting, all that shit is getting older, so guess what? It's worth less. But when it comes to investing into an asset, hopefully that asset what? Grows. So an asset usually pays you consistently and gets appreciated over time, and that's what leadership is about. You're investing into assets. Who are the assets? The people. Right? The people. The first person is who? Yourself. The first investment is who? You. The second investment is who? Others. The people you respectively serve. Now, when it comes to sales, what are you really doing? It's all what? Transactional. Being a salesperson is all transactional. Okay? For example, you sign up a customer. You sign them up once. Do you ever think about them again? Probably not. Yeah, how you doing? Referrals, whatever. But for the most part, you sign them up, you forget about them. When it comes to leadership, you don't forget about the people, right? You're constantly what? Watering the plants. You're constantly investing. You're constantly growing. You're constantly investing. And what happens is that little seed turns into a fucking tree. Now that tree produces multiple what? Multiple fruit. But too many people, they don't see that. Because in the beginning stages of you planting that seed and watering, what do you see? Nothing. And that's the difference between being a leader and a salesperson. Being a salesperson is always transactional. You constantly have to go and do what? Constantly have to do what? Make a sale. Make a sale. Like, are you guys getting paid for sales you did 2 months ago? You're getting paid for sales you're doing today. You don't make a sale today, guess what? You don't get paid. But all the decisions that I made years ago to invest in Shaquem, to invest in my friends, to invest in you guys, it's paying off over time. Right now, I'm not making the majority of the money off you guys by investing in you guys. I will make that what? Months ahead, years ahead. Because it's called investing. That's what investing is about. So leadership is not about today. Leadership is about the future. Now, this is what I always thought about. I'm going to be 35 years old one day. How many guys picture yourself being 25 or 35 or 30? How many guys have thought about the life you're going to live a few years from now? Okay? So let me ask you a question. Do you know for a fact that you'll have your hands, your legs, your right opportunity, everything perfect to make the money you need to make in a transactional world? Are you guaranteed that? No, because everything changes. Companies go out of business, companies go into business, right? Products come, products go. If you would have told me I have people to invest in and grow and invest in other people, absolutely, because that will never fucking change. I don't care what business I'm in. Whether it's sales, whether it's fucking Walmart, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm always going to be investing into other people because the biggest and greatest asset is people. Number one, me. Number two, other people. Does that make sense? So which one is more guaranteed to have a lot of money long term? Sales or leadership? Why is that? Sets you up for the future, but there's always a guarantee of what? There's always a need for that. As much as you guys love AI and all this artificial intelligence shit, will AI ever be able to lead other people? Absolutely not, because there's even if they get emotional, even if there's emotion involved in the robots in the future, right? People will still want to have that interaction with another human being. I don't see the world where a man will marry a fucking robot and that'll be a norm. It could happen, but I don't think it's going to be a fucking norm. I don't think, because you want to connect with another human being. Because the computer will still be missing a few things, a few key components, like a fucking soul, like a spirit. You can't put a spirit into a robot. Does that make sense? Will they have some elements of human stuff? Absolutely. Will they get better and better? Will they start showing you love? Maybe. Will they have some compassion? Maybe. Maybe they'll give you a massage, make you feel good. Maybe. But at the end of the day, long term, the best asset is human beings. Does that make sense? The best asset is human beings. Yeah, AI, all that shit is awesome. But the best asset is fucking people. And I know that people are not going anywhere. So I know that the business that I am not in the sales business. I am not in the water business. I am not in the solar business. I am not in the tablet business. I'm in the people business. And when you understand that you are in a people business and you start to understand, okay, if I'm in the people business, what's the first thing I need to study? People. And the first person to study I need to start with is who? Myself.